So, right. Hi everyone, it's Global Scholarships and I'm your host Az. I hope you're all doing well. I hope everything is going great and I'm here joined by Eamon. Hi Eamon, how are you? How are things going?
Hi, Ez. I'm doing great. Thank you. How are you?
I'm fine too, thank you very much. I'm kind of over the sickness. I'm back in my hometown where the weather is much more, much better, warmer, and etc. So I'm really fine. And everyone, hi. Today we're gonna go over once again 5 different scholarships that I picked for this week's live stream. But as always, at any point, if you have any questions that you want to ask, they don't have to be about this specific scholarship or the specific school. They can be just general questions about studying abroad and etc. Make sure to let us know in the chat and we'll do our best to answer them for you. Also, we are doing this every Friday, so we are kind of trying different times of day right now to see which is more acceptable, which is better for our viewers. So yeah, we'll see. And so let's start with our first scholarship. But again, if at any point you have any questions, let us know in the chat. So, right, let's go. Now, this is a UCL Global Undergraduate Scholarship at University College London. This is for bachelor students. There are no specific nationalities or subjects for this one. There are 30 recipients. And as you can see, this for 10 people, this covers tuition fees and a living stipend for the entire duration of education. And for 20, it covers the entire tuition fees. Right. And it's in, again, University College London. It's a very well-known school, one of the best schools in London. So if you want to learn more about that, hang on, just want to make sure that my voice is audible. Yes, okay. So this is the school. Again, I'm pretty sure a lot of you know about this. It's a very well-known, very famous school in United Kingdom. If you want to study in London, if you want to study in United Kingdom, this might be a great pick for you. So yeah, this is the school. And if you want to learn more about the school, you can just go to our page. And as you can see, there are 5 different scholarships. And if you want to learn more about how to apply to this school, you can just click here and go to International Student Applications page of the university to learn more, like making your application, international entry requirements, etc. So if you are new here, basically these 2 pages give you all the information you need for any scholarship or any school that you want to study in. For example, this is the schools page in globalscholarships.com. This, as you can see, has every information like deadlines, the tuition fees, every single scholarship that you can see here, and you can just click here to go to the scholarship page to learn more about those scholarships, like if they are good for you, etc. So if like you want to have a school that you want to study in or a specific scholarship in your mind, like these pages will give you every piece of information that you might need. So yeah, tuition fees are for bachelors around 28,000 sterling pound. And yeah, as you can see, there are 5 different scholarships, and this is one of them. This is the, again, UCL Global Undergraduate Scholarship. Now, there are no specific eligibility criteria for this one, just must be incoming international students. And if you want to learn more about these scholarships, you can just click here to go to the scholarship page for the university, sorry. And you can see this is the page of UCL for this specific scholarship, undergraduate scholarship. As you can see, they have key information here and eligibility information. This is like, you have to be from a low income background. They have a number here. You have to, like, your family must be earning less than this amount. And then we have, of course, benefits. Now, I said 30, but here it says 33 because these 3 are aimed specifically at students from India. So our page didn't include those. But if you're from India, You get three more availabilities for you, so this might be interesting. Again, for 10 people it will be both tuition fees and maintenance allowance. For 23 people it will be just tuition fees. I'm saying just tuition fees, but as you can see, tuition fees are quite a number, like around to $35,000. And here we have how to apply. Like we have this port. I'm not sure. Port Eco. This is for basically the school's application portal. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like you can find more information here, and I'm just gonna share the link for people who are interested, so you can tag along and see the entire thing with us. So yeah, basically, if you want to study in London, if you want to study in the United Kingdom, which is a dream of a lot of international students, a lot of people who want to study abroad, and can be quite expensive. As you can see, this will give you, for 10 people, not only tuition fee, which can be quite high, but also a living stipend. And as you can see, we have like the application procedure here too in our page. Again, every piece of information you might need is here. And also, if you have a question, you can just leave it in the comments, or go to our forums, or just ask here, or just ask in any of the videos we share on YouTube. So yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. Our first scholarship of the day. Eamon, do you want to add anything about this one? I know that we've seen this one in a prior live stream, but it has been quite a while, and it's open right now. It's a great opportunity, so I wanted to see it one more time. So if you want to add anything about this one.
Yeah, so UCL is a very well-known university in the UK. It's a reputed university. It's part of the Russell Group, and I think it was a founding member as well.
Right.
It's very, very competitive. I think your A levels have to be A star all over, um, in order to get in or have a chance to be admitted. Probably the admission chances are less than 7 or 5%. So it's a quite competitive university. As far as the three scholarships for the students who are from India, I
Right.
think uh, the website was updated recently for the 2024-2025 scholar, sorry, academic year. That's why probably they were not included. So that's my assumption.
So
Um,
I
and
see. These are supposed to be in our website too, right?
yes, so why not?
Okay.
So it's 33 in total. Three of them are for students from India.
Yeah. So if you're from India, you have a higher chance. Again, you have to. It's a very competitive school, and you have to be admitted to the school first. So it's a very good scholarship if you can get. And yeah, it's our first scholarship. Again, for our new joiners, we are going through different scholarships today. I've picked 5 of them, and we'll see about them. This is our website, globalscholarships.com. If you do not know, if you are new here, we give more information. We try to like spread information about scholarships, or in general studying abroad. If you go to our website, you'll see our search tool that you can use. You can just type in anything. For example, if you want to let's say study in the United States, just click here, and you can see around like 1,000, 2,000 scholarships here. So yeah, we are going through scholarships, and if you have any questions at any point, you can just ask them in the chat, and we'll do our best to answer them for you. So yeah, right now we do not have any questions, so I'm gonna go and see our second scholarship, which is International Students Incentive Scholarship Program at Meiji University. Right. Now this is for bachelor's, master's, and PhD students. It's at Meiji University. It's full funding. We'll see what it covers in a minute. We have these eligible nations here, nationalities. You can see the list here. All subjects are fine, as you can see. It covers half of full tuition waiver, examination fee waiver, admission fee waiver, monthly stipend of 100,000 yen, travel costs to Japan, travel costs from Japan after program completion. Now, again, this is in Meiji University. You can get more information about the university here. Oh, before I forget, I always forget this. Let me share the link here so you can see. And yeah, so this is the university. And if you want to learn where it is, it's kind of clear, but it's in Japan. As you can see here is the university. It's one of the best universities, if I'm not mistaken, in Japan. It's a very good school. So if you want to study in Japan, this is a very good pick. One of the largest and most highly regarded universities in Japan. It has 4 different scholarships, and you can learn more about the admission process, application process here by going to the university's admissions page and get more information here, admissions guide, etc. Yeah, and we have deadlines here. Also, the tuition fee for bachelor students, it's around like a million yen. Which is I guess around 7,000 United States dollars. Not incredibly high, but again, for a lot of people, it can be unaffordable. And also, Japan is not a very cheap, very affordable place. So like every bit kind of counts. And again, you can see it, all the other scholarships here. Yeah, so this is the university for people who want to study in Japan, Meiji University. Now this covers different things, and we'll see about that. But first, the eligibility criteria. You need to be currently residing in your target countries at the time of application, which would be one of these countries, I would believe, and see them with a grade of 2.3 or equivalent in most recent year of study, with resident status of college student, willing to participate in international networking activities for the university. So yeah, these are the eligibility criteria. And if you want to learn more, we can go to the university's page, and let me see. Now here, it doesn't give you information like the other scholarships that we have seen. But if you click here, application guidelines, yeah, as you can see, you can go here. This is the scholarship program. We have a PhD file now. You can download this. We have eligibility for different levels of rating, and then slots. And then we have benefits, as you can see, 100% or 50% waiver for following fees. And as you can see, these are the ones. And then we have monthly stipend, transportation to Japan, and etc. These are the benefits that are stated in our website. And of course, you can see here, you got application documents, and etc., letters of recommendation, copy of application form, transcripts, and application deadlines, and selection procedures, important notes, and etc. All the information is in this PDF, which again, you can see from here by going through our page, right? And then again, but as you can see, all of them are on our website. Again, these pages just cover everything you need to know about this scholarship, and we have all the links that you might need. So yeah, that's it. If you want to study in Japan, this is a very good university. This is one of the best universities in Japan. So you might be interested in this one. It's in Tokyo. Again, one of the most expensive places. So every bit counts, and it covers a lot of things too. So yeah. That's pretty much it. Eamon, do you want to add anything about this scholarship?
Yeah, so it's a great scholarship because it's offered to every single degree. So whether you're pursuing an undergraduate or a graduate degree, you can apply for the scholarship. The university itself is relatively cheap if we compare it to most countries. Yes, namely the US, Canada, Australia, the UK, Switzerland. Well, not really, because education is cheaper in Europe. but the one downside is just the location of the university is in the heart of Tokyo, so this can be a quite expensive place to live in.
Yeah.
So uh, the scholarship would really help students coming from these specific countries. They target countries that don't have a great GDP. So they're not targeting uh, first world countries, but they're targeting countries where um, the cost of living is way lower to give opportunities to students from these specific countries. So I think it would be a great scholarship to be able to get. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that this, although it's quite generous, I think this monthly stipend wouldn't probably cover all the needs that you might have, financial needs. I guess it would be around $700 a month if a million yen is around 7,000. So, and again, Tokyo is one of the most expensive cities in the world, so you might also want to have a plan about how to finance your education. But other than that, still it's quite a lot of money and it's quite a lot of help. It's not just tuition too, just examination fees, admission fees. Last week we talked about these kind of hidden surprise fees. If I remember correctly, it's what I guess it was about the University of Milan. Like when it's all exclusive, it covers all of that too. So I guess this would also could be counted as like all exclusive. It covers a lot of fees, so you wouldn't have a lot of surprise fees, surprise expenses, I guess. Yeah, it looks very good. If you want to study in Japan, it's a very good choice, I would say. And especially if you are from one of these countries, which I am, for example. Yeah, so this is it. This is the International Students Incentive Scholarship Program at Meiji University. So if you have any questions, you might ask them right now. They don't have to be about this scholarship or this school or Japan. They can be about any topic regarding studying abroad or anything. Yeah, so I don't see any other questions. So I'm just gonna move on to our next scholarship, which is, let's see, now it has kind of an benefits and exemptions for Collegio Superiore, I guess. I'm not sure. This part is, I believe, in Italian. So it's the name of the school, college. So this is for bachelor's, master's, and PhD students. It's in University of Bologna. I made like a short about this. The oldest university in the world. It's full funding. All nationalities, all subjects are accepted. And as you can see, it covers quite a lot, from tuition fees to free accommodation. Free accommodation, we'll get to these later, but free accommodation, I believe, is one of the most important things here. But first, let's see a little bit more about the school, shall we? University of Bologna, it's a very big school. It has a lot of scholarships, by the way, 10 scholarships. And now, as you can see, if you want to learn more about like application process, you can click here for bachelor's or master's. This is on our page. Yep. For degree programs, PhD programs, I think it's very well laid out. You can find the information you are looking for. Then we have deadlines. Now, as you can see, tuition fees are way more affordable than a lot of universities in the United States, in again like Canada, Australia, or United Kingdom, 800 euros. But this scholarship also covers that too. Can be still quite a lot for some families. And again, as you can see, there are other scholarships as well. So if you want to study in Italy, if you want to study in the oldest university in the world, let me show you where it is and kind of like what it looks like too. It's a very good school. As you can see, it's in the northern Italy, and this is the school. So One thing about Italy is that like a lot of universities do not have very extremely high tuition fees, but again, especially in places like Bologna, like northern Italy, living expenses can be quite high. Living costs are quite can be quite high. By the way, fun fact about this city is that it was known as the Manhattan of Renaissance or Manhattan of Middle Ages because it had these like towers that were built in the city that were like rich Renaissance families were. Uh, I believe city had like hundreds of them at some point, so it was dubbed the Manhattan. So yeah, it's a very good city. It's a very good school, and if you want to study in Italy, it can be quite expensive. So um, let's see the scholarship. And scholarship, um, Italy, especially northern Italy, can be quite expensive. But as you can see, you have these benefits like exemption from tuition fees, financial contribution, accommodation. Now, accommodation can be quite expensive because, like, I think it's one of the biggest expenses in like northern Italy because like there are very touristic places too. Also, like tutoring, interdisciplinary education, exchanges, active participation, etc. And this like living costs you get between 1,500 and 3,000 euros, which is quite a lot. Yeah, that's it. That's like it's a very if you could find maybe a part-time job or any other plan of like financing your cost of living in Italy, I think it's a very good idea to study there, study in the school. Like it's alumni is crazy. Like it includes people like Dante, uh, like Petrarch, a lot of people. So yeah, it's a very good school, and like the only problem is that can be quite costly to live in Bologna. So yeah, that's it. Eamon, do you want to add anything about this scholarship? I really share the link.
Yeah, so as far as this scholarship is concerned, as we mention every week, studying in Europe for the most part is not very expensive. Even living in a city like Bologna, uh, is like the cost of living is around 1,000 for a single person. So this covers way more than that. It covers up to three more times than the cost of living without rent. And since they also provide a free accommodation,
Yeah.
um, you are actually making so they're giving you way more than you need, even if you choose to rent your own place and not use the university's accommodation.
Um.
It's a really, really great opportunity, and for students who want to apply um, for admission, the deadlines are very close. For masters, it's in less than 6 days, and for
Yeah.
bachelor students, it's in a month and a bit. So
Yeah.
if anyone watching us and wants to apply, uh, the deadline is very, very close.
Yeah, if actually if I was in university, I did not when I was in university, I didn't have any of these information. If I was in university right now, I'm pretty sure I would go for this. Although I'm not sure about this one. Is this stipend monthly? Like $1,500? Sorry, euros. I'm not sure where it says. Um, I don't think it kind of states that it's monthly. Do you think it's monthly or maybe like per semester?
That is actually a very good point.
If it's monthly, it's extremely good. But even if it's per
Yes.
semester, it's still quite a good um, like living stipend, considering that you
Hmm.
won't be paying for accommodations, etc.
Yes.
Yeah. So again, if I was in university right now, I would absolutely go for this one. And so yeah, that's it. That's the benefits and exemptions for Collegio Superiore students at University of Bologna. And if you have any questions about this one or any other scholarship, you might ask them in the chat. But seeing that we have no other questions, I will move on to our next scholarship. Oops, sorry, hang on. Which is tuition fee waiver at University of Helsinki. Now, this is at University of Helsinki. This is for PhD students. It's in University of Helsinki. It's full tuition. It's tuition fee waiver. All nationalities and all subjects are accepted here, and it's tuition fee waiver. There are not a lot to say. It's in University of Helsinki. If you want to study in Finland, if you want to study in Scandinavia, they had a very high level of education, and there are other scholarships too. I believe this is the largest and the most highly regarded university in Finland. And you can see hang on, you would apply from here. You can see the application process here, application period, programs, eligibility, and etc. And then we have, again, this 13,000 euros. It's kind of more expensive than what you see in maybe Southern Europe. And we have also deadlines too. Now this covers the entire tuition fees. All of this would be taken care of. We can get more information. There are no specific eligibility criteria. This is pretty straightforward. No specific eligibility criteria here. Just PhD students. We can get more information here, but not a lot of information you can find because it's tuition fee waiver. Yeah, you can read this too. But one thing about Finland is that I don't have a number right now, a very reliable number. But Finland in Scandinavian countries in general are kind of expensive. So yeah, if you want to study there, I would advise you to have a plan for financing the cost of living. But other than that, this covers your entire tuition fee. Yeah, it's if you want to do your PhD in Finland, this would be a great pick for you. But again, it's pretty straightforward. It's just tuition fee waiver. Eamon, do you want to add anything about this one?
Yeah, so the University of Helsinki is a well-reputed university in Finland. Finland is known for the quality of education. They're known for their quality of life. They rank so high on the happiness scale around the world, so I think all the Scandinavian countries do.
Yeah.
This scholarship only covers tuition fees, which is good. So it's about 13,000 euros. But living can be quite expensive. So the average cost of living is around 2,500 to 3,000 euros. So it can be quite challenging if you don't have the means.
Right.
If a student has the means to cover their costs of living and they want to study at the University of Helsinki, this scholarship is ideal for them.
Right. But of course, if you want to do PhD because you have a certain subject that you want to research, then there might be other options too, not just tuition fee waiver, but maybe you can get some funds and help for research too. PhD is kind of more makes that more possible, unlike undergraduate. I'm sorry, bachelor. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the tuition fee waiver at University of Helsinki. I try to add a lot of options, a lot of opportunities from different countries, different places, because a lot of people want to study in a specific place too. So this is a very good opportunity if you want to study in Finland, if you want to study in Scandinavia. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to learn more, if you have any questions that about this one or about any other scholarship or school that you are interested in, or in general studying abroad, you can ask them in the chat and we'll do our best to answer them for you. And seeing we have no questions, I will move on to our last scholarship of the day. So this is, let's see, this is graduate assistantships at West Virginia University. Again, we did a lot of graduate assistantships before. I usually add another one every week, every other week. So this is at West Virginia University. It's for master's and PhD students. It's full funding, all nationalities, all subjects. Like if you've seen any other graduate assistantship, it's pretty much the same. It's in West Virginia University. Like if you want to see more about this one, it has a lot of scholarships. I think it's like above average for a US school. You can learn more about the application. You can more about application here, like the graduate students, etc. If you want to do your PhD here, we have deadlines. I mean, I would say tuition fees are quite affordable, considered like compared to other schools in the United States. It's around 20,000, 22,000 US dollars. So yeah, this is the school. If you hang on, if you want to see where it is, sorry. I mean, if you want to study in United States, this would be a good pick. Yeah, this is the university, and it's kind of all as a university. Again, like sports and etc. Pretty much everything you would expect from a school in the United States. Yeah, so this is the university. It's close to East Coast, and this is the scholarship. The scholarship is pretty much a graduate assistantship, covers up to full tuition waiver, a minimum stipend of $7,500 per semester for full-time graduate assistants, and $3,750 per semester for part-time graduate assistants, and of course, one of the most important things in the United States, health insurance. And we have the eligibility criteria here. Full-time in the fall or spring, at least 9 credits. And as you can see, this is like 10 is half-time, 20 is full-time. And of course, you have to have at least 2.75 GPA, which I would say like maybe for like if you're in bachelor's or if you're doing this on master's, it might be a little bit more difficult. But I think at the point where you come to your PhD, I think this is not that difficult to get as a GPA, because you have more time to like correct any mistakes you have made earlier in your education. So yeah, I think this is achievable compared to a lot of other GPA scores, minimums. And you can learn more by going here and hang on. I remember this. Yes, here, read more. So as you can see, you earn a salary, tuition waivers, health insurance, develop lifelong skills, work experience, and etc. Make connections. This is quite important, by the way, if you want to do more after the PhD, etc. And you can see here the benefits. It's pretty much the same as we talked about. Tuition waivers and stipends and health insurance. Like, especially in USA, for any scholarship or any plan that covers health insurance, I would strongly advise you to look into the health insurance and what it covers and what does not cover. Like, because those different types of health insurance and the differing amounts of like medical bills can be extremely important for you. So yeah, I would strongly advise to read more about this one, but it covers some amount of health insurance, which is great, and we have additional benefits as we've talked. So yeah, that's it. That's pretty much like these are quite like each other. Graduate assistantships, basically you kind of work there 10 to hours a week, and you get stipends, you get tuition waivers, and you get to have the work experience. That's pretty much it. It's graduate assistantships at West Virginia University. Edmund, do you want to add anything about this one?
Yeah, not really. So you covered everything. I agree with everything you said concerning health insurance, which is very important. And if a scholarship covers that, it's already it's already providing a lot of value, and regardless of w- the rest uh, of the coverage. Yeah, as far as the GPA as well, it's not very high. It's quite low. If anything, 2.75 for master's or PhD. That's not a very high GPA.
Yeah,
Um, for the most part, it's a very accessible scholarship. The deadline is also close for the fall semester for anyone who wants to apply. It's April 1st, so
yeah.
it's in about a month
I
or
don't talk
less
enough
than that.
about deadlines. That's something I need to consider.
Yes, so it's
Thank you
currently
for
open, but it will close soon.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like this is the one in United States um, for this week. So this is one of like United States is the I guess it's the most popular destinations for people who want to study abroad. And again, like it covers a lot of things. It covers tuition fees, stipends, and health insurance. And again, as you said, like it's not extremely high, the GPA. I think like for example, my GPA was kind of low, not lower than 2.75 in bachelor's degree because I didn't really care all that much about my GPA, etc. But when you do your master's and come to your PhD, you have more time. You have had more time to like increase your GPA to like lean more into your studies, etc. So I guess it's quite achievable, and yeah, that's it. It's very achievable scholarship for a kind of again not already an extremely expensive university, and this is also not an extremely expensive part of United States. Like it's not New York or I don't know like San Francisco or Los Angeles. It would be more affordable, kind of all around very achievable combo, I guess. So yeah, that's it. That's it from our site today. We have looked over 5 scholarships that we picked for this week's live stream, and there are not a lot of questions. So I'll have like a minute or so for people who want to ask like any questions they have before the live stream ends. But otherwise, we'll end the live stream here. Thank you very much for being here, joining us. And thank you if you are watching this on VOD afterwards. Still, thank you very much for watching us. Join our subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have a lot of information. We have an account on TikTok and etc. We do tutorials, we do informative videos about cost of living, tutorials on application, etc. So if you're interested in studying abroad, follow us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube. You're more active on that site. So yeah, I guess there are some new people coming in, but no new questions. So yeah, I will end the live stream right now. Thank you again, everyone, for joining us, and take care. Bye.